Dear students, very good morning. Today I am in front of you with a new topic, Newton's laws of motions and their application in sports. So dear student, I think that you have read already about the Newton's law in previous classes. But basically we have to read in this chapter, in this unit, and in this topic we have to read about the what is the usage of Newton's laws in sports. So basically you have the topic is Newton's laws of the motion and their applications in sports. So there are the three laws of motion were formulated by Newton. These are described below. You are watching here. First law of inertia, second law of acceleration, and third law of reaction. So we have read basically three laws of Newton's and its application in sports. So first of all, law of inertia. So dear students, law of inertia, it is the first law of motions. According to this law, a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will remain in motion. So, at the same speed and in the same direction, unless acted on by an external force. So, what is the law? Law of inertia? A body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will remain in motion at the same speed and in the same direction unless acted on by an external force. So I think that you have understood the law of inertia. Now you have to read about the application, its application in sports. So there are great number of examples of this law in the field of sports and games, such as starting in rowing. So I think that everyone you have seen when we are rowing on a river, upon a sea. So at that time, this law of inertia is applied then. Starting on Roman rings, starting in sprinting, starting in throwing the hammer, raising an opponent in wrestling, etc. Basically, if an object is in motion, it remains in motion unless something or some external force stop it. The external force may be gravitational force, the surface of the playing field, defensive player, or the breaking action of the sport person of the body to stop. So there are the many kinds of reason maybe for the applying the force. So this is the main application in sports. So I think that you have understood about the law of inertia. Now we have to read about law of acceleration. So law of it is the second law of motion. According to this law, a changing in the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the force producing it and inversely proportional to its mass. So a changing in the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the force producing it and inversely proportional to its mass. So application in sports, if two unequal forces are applied to object, if two unequal forces are applied to the object of equal mass, the object that has greater force applied will move faster. Conversely, if two equal forces are applied to the object of different masses, the lighter mass will travel at faster speed. This law is also applied in various sports. For example, in the hammer throw, the thrower who is stronger, who has more force, will throw the 12 pounds ounce hammers further than a thrower who has less force or strength. A hammer thrower will find that more force is required to throw 16 ounce hammer than a 12-ounce hammer. If a baseball player hits a ball with a double force, the rate at which the ball all accelerate will be double. So football, like the football players also can slow down, stop or reverse the direction of the other player depending upon how much force they can apply and in which direction. So these are law of acceleration. I think that you have understood law of acceleration. Now this student you have to read about the law of reaction. So law of reaction, it is the third law of motions. According to this law, for every action there is always can equal and opposite reaction. So for every actions there is always an equal and opposite reaction. So there are also many examples in sports where this law is applied, like springing on the diving board for the gaining maximum height, bouncing on trampoline, thrust against the water in swimming. So application of the law in this various sport is given below. First up, I'll talk about in swimming. A swimmer pushes the water backward action. The water pushes the swimmer forward. This is a reaction for the same force. Just like this in shooting. In shooting, when a gun or pistol is fired, the bullet moves forward. This is action. The gun or pistol jerk backward. This is a reaction. Just like this when we walk. So walking time, when a person walk presses the ground in the backward direction, action. This is action. And the by feet, the ground pushes him him or her in the forward direction with the equal force. This is a reaction. So just like this, dribbling in basketball, when a basketball player dribbles, he exerts force on the ball and the ball strike on the floor with the force. This is the action. Then the ball comes up with an equal force with the floor. This is a reaction. So third is a high jump. A high jumper can jump higher off a solid surface because it's opposite his her body with the much force as she is able to the generate in contrast to sand or any other unstable surface. So I think that there are many examples of the this action or reaction. So I think that you have understood these three laws of the motion. So first law you have read about law of inertia. Second law you have read about law of acceleration. Third you have read law of reaction. So these are the very important topic, very important for the board exam. So you have to revise these all law of motions and note down on your notebook and revise again and again. So I think that you have understood whatever topics I am teaching you. So you have to make short notes and revise. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.